Hello everyone, it's Alicia Rivera and this is my upload for Praise and Worship Covered by God's Song. For me, that phrase alone is beautiful, just being covered by God's song. And I can so relate to David and how he spoke about his sin, that he kept silent and how it wasted away his body, and then when he acknowledged his sin to God, how God forgave him. And you know, I can remember being in that dark place when I accepted Jesus, and I still felt the guilt and the shame from sin that I was holding onto. And although, you know, I would pray and confess it to the Lord, it just wasn't enough for me. It left me on the brightest days feeling very depressed and down, even when everything in my life seemed to be going right. You know, it just didn't feel good. And I did go to prayer counseling, and a pastor, you know, listened to everything I had to say and prayed over me. And once he finished praying, at the very end of his prayer, he repeated, "A father's love, a father's love." And that was incredible, because that's all I really wanted, was the love of my father, and to be free of guilt and know that he forgave me. And so that relieved a great burden on me. And from then on, you know, I could feel light. I can feel heavy. The heaviness was gone. You know, I gave everything to the Lord. And for me, just to imagine or even feel, you know, the presence of the Lord, and how the heavens could be rejoicing, whirling about, and just celebrating, because, you know, you've let it all go, and now you can be restored, and God can fulfill his promise to you. It's just tremendous. So the word kabab, to surround, to revolve around, to encompass, to whirl around, it's very powerful to think about. And you know, just about a year ago, my husband and I came across Zephaniah 3:17, and he did a little devotional on it. So it's incredible that it's showing up in this particular assignment. And the King James Version I like the best. And it says, "The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing." Now the phrase "he will joy," it relates to the word yagil or gil, and it literally means to whirl about. And so it's like, what it's saying is God dances over us with joy. And that just that's a very powerful statement, you know, that God is dancing over us. And so when I thought about what type of activation to do, I basically took like the thought of a canopy, of being covered by God's song, by heaven's celebration, to be whirling about you, and also in that act, how God teaches you to praise and worship. He puts a new song on your lips. So to split up a group of maybe 5 to 6 people and have them use a prop, maybe I think streamers are good, because they can swirl around and give that effect of swirling. Maybe scarves. You can use billows as a canopy, and have people dance under the canopy, or have people dance around others with the streamers, keeping in mind that, you know, the spacing has to be just right so the streamers don't knock into each other. or it can be a very big group, and you can have people go into maybe a circle that has streamers around, and then dance out, you know, representing the heavens dancing around you and you dancing as well, or a canopy with using billows that people can dance under and out. So that's pretty much what I came up with as a activation for this particular lesson. Keeping in account, you know, we're talking about God covering you, so the whole thought of a canopy or the heavens whirling about, so you can use, you know, like I said, billows or streamers for this particular activation. Thank you, and I hope that you all have a wonderful Easter.